today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make an iPhone in Tinker Cad. If you find this guide useful, then please consider subscribing. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab a red square and you're going to drag it to your table. And then what you're going to do is that you're going to click on this button right here, and then you're going to hover your cursor to the number, click on it, click on backspace and type in 106, and it'll be 106 long. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on the top. You're going to click on it and type in 54. So that's pretty much what an iPhone will look like. And then you're going to turn to its side, or one of its sides, and you're going to drag it down all the way to 6. Alright, so now it pretty much looks like an iPhone. So then what you're going to do now is that you're going to change the color to black. And then you're going to grab yourself another red cube. Try to align it in one of these 4 squares. It'll just be a lot easier. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to grab this cylinder and you're going to drag it over here to your table. And you're going to put it in a corner of the red cube. And then you're going to click on hole. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to select both of these objects and you're going to group it. And then you're going to make this cube into a hole so it's now transparent. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to put it in a corner of an iPhone so you can have that round curves that the iPhone has. And then what we're going to do is that you're going to copy it and paste it. I just use Control C and Control V, but you could use this button, this is the paste button. This is the copy button and this is the paste button. And then you're going to drag it to the other side. And to turn it the other ways, you're going to use this arrow and you're just going to turn it 90 degrees. And then you're just going to put it in its corner perfectly. Like so. And then you're just going to do that exact same thing on all the other sides. And then once you're done putting each cube in its corner, you're going to select all of those objects and you're going to group it. So it'll have this curve that the iPhone has. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to select the phone and you're going to copy and paste it, and then you're going to make this transparent. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to put it on top of the phone. And then we're going to do on all of its sides, you're going to make it smaller by 2 times. So what you're going to want to do is that you're going to count 1, 2, and then you're going to go to one of the sides, and you're going to go 1, 2, or I went 3 times, just make sure you do it 2, and then 1, 2, and then the final side 1, 2. So it should look like this. Now before you group these two together, you are going to want to copy and paste the transparent side and just put it on the side for now. But before you do that, you're going to want to put this transparent side in the top, and then you're going to want to make it the height to be 2, alright? So 2 millimeters tall, and then you're going to bring it down to the phone, and then you're going to group it. Just like so. And then you're going to do the exact same thing for the transparent side. You're going to make it only 2. Alright, and then you're going to make it a dark gray. And then you're going to move it to the top of the phone. Just move it up. And it should be able to fit. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to scan this and then you're going to group it. Now, it's just one color. So you're just going to select the thing. And you're going to click on the solid, and you're going to click on multicolor, and it should bring back the black. And then now you're going to want to add the area where the camera is. What you're going to want to do is you're going to grab yourself another red cube, put it on top of the phone so you can see the size. Try your best to center it, and then you're just going to make it smaller. Make it 3 by a 15. You know what, just make it a 4. this should be perfect, and then you're just gonna move it out the way. And then you're gonna want to make it the length to be 2. And then what you're gonna want to do is that you're gonna grab yourself a cylinder, and you're gonna make it the exact same size as it is. So you're just gonna go like that, and then just make it into a circle again. And then you're just gonna make it the same height as it is, and then you're gonna move the red thing like that. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna copy it and paste it, and then you're just gonna move it to the other side, and then you're just gonna turn, and then you're just gonna group these together, and you're gonna make it black. And then you're gonna copy and paste it, and you're gonna make it transparent, and then you're just gonna put it on top of the phone like this, and you're gonna put it to where it would usually be, which is gonna be right here. And then you're just gonna group that together, and then you're just gonna take this little piece, and you're gonna put it on where it would go, just like that. And then you're just gonna group it again. And that is how you make an iPhone in Tinker Cad. So please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button if you found this guy useful, because at 200 subscribers, I'm gonna be doing a live stream where I will watch Brainrot for 1 hour. Also, I do want to mention that the reason why we didn't do the Sub Bowl 2025 on July 15th is because, just read the post that I made a few days ago. It's on screen right now. But anyways, just bye, and I'll see you guys next week.